soon as I arrived in Los Santos, I knew something was foul. Not foul like a fart in a crowded elevator, but foul like that nasty little nugget you dig out of your belly button after a 3-day coke binge and you wake up in a $3 hotel room with your underwear inside out and cigarette burns on your ass. I knew it was time to get to work. My first solid lead was an illegal underground racing circuit, and I was all over that like a hood rat on a hot dog. Before the first race went down, something went south, and the racers boned out. So I followed them down the rabbit hole. Turns out these racers' main source of income was through illegal gang activity. And I found myself right in the middle of it, like an 18-year-old at a bukkake party. As I went further down the rabbit hole, I found myself in the middle of a gang war between the Watchdogs and the Green Gang. Not much more is known about either one of these gangs at the time of this report, except the Watchdogs like to have a little bit of fun. Even less is known about the Green Gang. But what we do know for sure is there's only one gang that can control Los Santos. That's when the shots rang out. When I first arrived on scene, it was complete carnage. Reminded me of my sister's bar mitzvah when she didn't get that Shetland pony that she wanted. Bodies everywhere, blood in the streets. So I started taking pictures. Then I followed up, interviewed some witnesses. Hey, what's going on? So what happened? Did you see what happened here? What was your name?
My name's Jeremy Cox.
Jeremy Cox. Kind of reminds me of my name. William Richard McGuire. Most people call me Bill. My wife calls me Dick. You know what I'm saying? So did you see what happened here?
Well, my buddy came over here, EMS, and so when I came over here, there was a guy who shot at me and him, and he killed him, so I killed him too.
All right, you with the black suit, go ahead and tell me your statement. What happened?
All right, perfect. Well, I've got that down. I appreciate that, Jeremy.
So basically, like, I just come here and like there's just bodies all over, and I just see people with the white shirts. I don't actually see them here at the moment, but I see the guy. I saw the guy. Like, basically everyone here is on the ground. But I got here at the very end, right when you pulled up, sir.
Okay, go ahead and get out of here then.
In the midst of all this death and darkness, there was a singular beacon of hope to shine light on the dirty taint of Los Santos. That beacon of light came in the form of LSPD Officer West, one of the finest in the business. So I made sure to get him on the record. Before I go, can I get your name, just for the record, the responding officer?
Yes, absolutely. My name's Officer West with the LSPD.
Officer West, all right, excellent job, Officer West. That's what I like to see. It's been a good day. Thank you, sir.
Yep. You're very welcome. Have a good one.
It had been a long and dirty day, and as I reflected on the events, there was one thing still nagging at me, one thorn in my side. There was another story I'd been following. A story involving conspiracy and the Los Santos Cemetery. I did get a little information on that tonight, and I'm going to let that story tell itself.
too early in the game.
Now, while I've got both of you here, I am following a side story here, and this has to do with the city of Los Santos and the government lying to the citizens. Now, have you been to the Los Santos Cemetery? Have you been there? Have you been to the Los Santos Cemetery?
I didn't even know we had a cemetery.
I have.
It's well, you've seen the fence around it, right? Well, the government says that's standard operating procedure to put that around there. I am a firm believer in the reason it has that fence is because people are dying to get in. You know, it makes sense. So, what is your take on that?
Did you say they were dying to get in?
Yeah, that's why there's a fence around it, because people are dying to get in. I mean, it's obvious. Dead people are in there. So what is your take on that?
People are dying to get into the cemetery.
Yeah, do you think that's legitimate? The government says that's not the case.
Dude, that is freaking hilarious, dude! Jeez,
Oh my God.
That was a killer joke! Oh, I need some water, Dude, you are out of this world.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things. You know, this city is absolutely crazy. I have
Like the
seen
bottom of a
some
grave.
shit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Legacy Los Santos Lowdown. If you have the Lowdown, get in contact with me. William Richard McGuire. My friends call me Bill. My wife calls me Dick. Just don't call me late for the story.